Hi, are you feeling anxious and depressed? Hi, it's Dr. Pam Garcy. If you're feeling both anxious and depressed, that is not that uncommon. Sometimes when people have anxiety, they have what's called comorbid depression. That means that depression travels alongside their anxiety. That's okay. It's not doesn't feel good, but it's good to understand that sometimes that's traveling alongside it. We don't often know whether the anxiety is leading us to feel more depressed or the depression is leading us to feel more anxious, but we want to go ahead and work on both of those problems simultaneously. I want to share with you one of the things you can begin to do after you've been diagnosed and you've gotten proper help. Hopefully your doctor will already tell you this, but in case they haven't, there's this really cool thing that was figured out by Dr. Beck, who founded cognitive therapy, and he realized that if we increase activities that give us mastery, which is a sense of accomplishment, pleasure, which is a sense of joy and happiness, or both mastery and pleasure, then we can start to increase our mood. Very often with depression is telling us to retract, go away, sleep, curl up in a ball, don't interact. And what starts to happen is we lose positive reinforcement, which is what we need to lift our moods. What we want to do is start engaging in activities that give us that sense of accomplishment, challenging tasks, maybe doing some task for work that you know that would be really good for you to do, or cleaning up an area in your room or part of where you live that would help you feel better that you've accomplished that organizational task. Or maybe it's some other reading or some other task that you want to do. Reading may be hard if you're very depressed because your concentration may be down at first, so you may want to take it in very small chunks if you do decide to do something like that. But you want to get something that's at the right level of challenge, that it feels like an accomplishment to you to complete it. And then in terms of pleasure, we want to get something that makes us feel happy and joyful. Maybe it's watching some comedy. Maybe it's walking around outside and looking at beautiful scenery. I'm not sure what it's going to be for you. Maybe it's listening to music or doing some art or looking at art. There are so many things you can choose from. But figure out what that is for you, and then also see if you can find some activities that contain both. Those are the super powerful activities. So a quick example might be cooking a dish that's a little bit challenging to make, but you know is going to turn out really great and everyone's going to like it. So those are some examples that you might want to consider. And I want to encourage you, if you're feeling those anxious and depressed feelings, to go ahead and consider getting some help. It doesn't hurt you to get some help. All right? Help is there for you. And so let's invite that into our lives when we need it and use it when we need it. And then when we don't need it, we can pass it on to someone else, right? All right, so if that felt useful for you, please like this video, comment below, share it with someone else who could use it, and subscribe to my channel so you'll be alerted to when other videos come out. Also, be on the lookout for my new course, The Anxiety Freedom Formula, link below, so that you can learn even more about how to cope with anxiety successfully, so it's no longer a way of life for you. All right, this has been Dr. Pam Garcy, and I will see you at the next video.